Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Book Breakdown, where stories get simplified and big ideas come to life. If you love books but don't have time to read them all, you're in the right place. Joe Goldberg is back, and he's doing something radical. No stalking. No killing. No, I just happen to be in your yard at 3 a.m. holding a latte. In You Love Me, Joe tries to become a good man, and spoiler, he fails. Spectacularly, but this time he fails quietly. Let's break down Book 3 of the You series, where Joe trades big city chaos for small-town delusion and gets hit with a very inconvenient truth. Sometimes love doesn't love you back. And just to be clear, Netflix officially stopped adapting the book starting with You Love Me. After the disaster that was Los Angeles, dead people burn bridges, that whole Love Quinn, I'm a killer too situation, Joe takes the blood money the Quinn family offers him to disappear. He buys a house on Bainbridge Island, Washington. Population, wholesome. Crime rate, low. Murdery book guys, exactly one. Joe works at a library, reads real books, volunteers at a school. He even drinks tea. He's so normal it's suspicious. Enter Mary Kay DeMarco, a school librarian, a single mom, an actual adult. She's smart, principled, and most importantly, not a 20-something aspiring poet with no self-awareness. Joe instantly decides she's the one. But here's the twist. He doesn't pursue her. He waits. He actually believes that if he's just patient and good, Mary Kay will come to him. It's the Stalker version of if you build it, she will come. But less baseball and more body count. Joe tries therapy. Real therapy. He thinks he's evolving. But really, he's just getting better at justifying his behavior. He no longer sees himself as a predator. He sees himself as a victim of love, a man who just wants to protect a good woman from a bad world. And that's what makes this book so chilling. He genuinely believes he's done with violence, that he's better now, that he's deserving. Joe's plan to win Mary Kay over fails. Because Mary Kay, she's not into him like that. She starts dating someone else. Phil, a decent, boring dude. Joe tries to be chill, but then he slips. He watches from afar, interferes, helps her daughter without asking. And when he finds out Mary Kay's ex-husband is abusive, he decides to handle it. You know where this is going. Joe murders the ex in a quiet, necessary way. Not out of rage, but out of love. He thinks he's protecting Mary Kay, which is, in Joe's mind, always the best excuse for homicide. But the Mary Kay fantasy crumbles. She finds out what Joe did, and she's horrified. She doesn't feel protected. She feels violated. And here's where Joe starts to break. Again, the control slips. He still wants to be her hero, but she sees him for what he is, a manipulative, violent liar. And instead of killing her, Joe does something we didn't expect. He lets her go. He takes the fall for the murder. Not fully, of course. He lies and spins a version of the story. But he goes to jail, and in a way, he thinks he's redeemed. This is the quietest book in the series. There's less blood, but way more psychological depth. Joe isn't trying to manipulate you, the reader, as much anymore. He's almost, dare I say it, self-aware. Not totally, but cracks are forming. He's asking real questions about whether he's capable of love without control. And that's what makes this book unsettling. Joe's evolution isn't a redemption arc. It's a deeper descent into the illusion of morality. He doesn't need to be better. He just needs to believe he is. Joe thinks he's a protector. He's just a predator with better manners. Mary Kay isn't some manic pixie dream girl. She's a grown woman who refuses to be controlled. This is the first time Joe falls in love with someone who says no and means it, and that breaks him. You Love Me is Joe's most dangerous delusion yet, that he's healed. Next episode, Joe reinvents himself yet again. This time, he's going Ivy League. Yep, he's going to Harvard, and he's surrounded by other narcissists with pens. It's for you and only you, and trust me, academia is not ready for Joe Goldberg. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more quick dives into the world's best books. Got a title you want covered next? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next one.